have groups and that which they run different days.
Yeah. The next one is, do you think the arts need prioritising in Sutton Coldfield?
I don't think there's anything in Sutton Coldfield regarding this. No, the old BHS stores have stuff in the windows, art groups, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. The next one is reducing unemployment. Do you think that's something that needs prioritising?
Yeah, to a point. I think it's a matter of there again. You've got people who don't want to work, and if they can avoid it by getting unemployment benefit, they'll do so. It's just, it's one of those things which can happen.
Yeah. Okay, we've just got a few more here. So there's services for those with disabilities. I don't know if you know of any that are in the area or if there's a particular need at all.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't got to a stage yet where I can't get out and do, but I'm sure there is plenty of things that they could go to, and they have their own ways of getting people there to them.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the chapel, Falklands Chapel, they have a minibus which collects people. So the ladies group they have a Tuesday afternoon, I think it is. They probably do it for other things as well. But otherwise, I don't know. I haven't got to that stage yet.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Next, we've got housing. Do you think housing needs to be prioritised?
Yeah, I think so. I think the wrong thing they did was years ago when they advertised housing, letting the council housing go for sale. Tarkin Lodge is was a full council housing estate. Now, there's not that many. There's a lot of people who have bought their council houses. So, you sort of haven't got that much housing about. I used to go through the HLB, but that's not been on for 18 months. Everything's at the moment, it's not been on for ages, so you don't get to know much.
Yeah, no. What's the HLB? What's that?
It's the Housing Liaison Board.
Oh, okay.
Birmingham City Council. And you have meetings once a month, and you discuss different things and projects, these places where they have a community housing, where they've got the flats and that for the elderly, and if the things are wanted, there is a certain amount of money to do things like buy them tables for sitting in the garden with seating, or a patio, or things which the council can't afford to do, but with the Housing Liaison Board there is a little bit of money there to do them. It's very interesting. I learnt a lot.
Yeah. So at the meetings, do you generally discuss like if there's any housing issues at all in the community?
Well, are there? Apart from my neighbour, it's not too bad around here.
Yeah.
Most of them are privately owned, I think, now, but one or two council properties left. Mine is a council property.
Yeah.
I mean, the issues would be updating, I think.
Right. Okay. So renovation work.
Well, you see, I've got a bath, and I've got a shower over it. I have inquired about having a shower, walk-in shower. Well, to have that done, I've got to pay for it myself.
Right.
But fine, that's fine. Over the last 18 months, I've spent no money, so I've got a bit saved up. But the only thing is, before I can do that, I've got to get a plan drawn up by a plumber, and then I've got to send it to council to go a yay or a nay on it.
Yeah.
The paying for it, that's as far as I've got.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a plumber come around, but he's never given me a plan, so I can't do any further.
Oh.
But yeah, there are a lot of things which now my bungalow, I should think, was built in the 50s. So now it's getting to the point where it needs things doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at one point there was money going around where they're doing kitchens and bathrooms. Well, they haven't got any money now, so they can't update them in that respect.
Yeah.
But it's something that they should really look into. My kitchen's falling apart.
Mm.
Well, it needs redecorating, or I haven't got the energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But otherwise, I think I'm going to have to go on to this plumber again and say to him, look, do you want to do my shower?
Yeah. Give him a call.
Yeah, he seemed dead keen. I did phone him up. He said, I haven't been down to price the stuff up yet, so I can't give you a quote. So at that point, I'm thinking, well, do you really want the job?
Yeah.
Nice bloke, But I'm going to have to give him a ring, and not, I can try somebody else.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one is religion. Do you think that, like religion and sort of religious institutions, that they need prioritising or funding?
I don't know, because the churches around, I mean, there's 2 churches locally. No, there's 3 churches locally. And there's another church on the way to Warmley Village, and there's one in Warmley Village, and there's several in Sutton.
Mm.
I think it's up to the individual on that score.
Yeah.
I mean, when I lived in Aston, I used to go to church regularly, but there again, I liked Aston Parish Church.
Mm.
It's just one of those places that you went in, it says hello and welcome, whether there's anybody in there or not.
Mm.
And I haven't found that around here yet.
Yeah. Okay, so out of everything that we've discussed today, or it could be something completely new and different, I'm just wondering what sort of the biggest priority is, do you think, for you, that could be addressed in Sutton over the next few years? What would you pick as the biggest priority? Well,
better shopping area. I mean, at the moment, we've got very, very few shops. Supermarkets locally, I mean, this is going into Sutton. The nearest one is Alston at Minworth or Beggars Bush. I mean, you've got an Aldi in Sutton, but it's not big enough. And then you've got the rest of supermarkets are Mere Green. And, unless you've got a car, if you getting shopped quite a bit, it's really, I mean, I go shopping up to Tesco's.
Yeah.
And I take my trolley, but there's only a certain amount of stuff I can put in the trolley before it gets too heavy to carry on and off the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So really, we could do with a nice supermarket in Sutton and some more nice shops.
Yeah.
Because every time you go and you think, oh, that one's closed, it's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah.
And that being so, people are just not going into Sutton. It's a shame.
So have you noticed this? So when did this start happening then, that the shops shutting and, seeing less people around in Sutton?
Well, BHS closed. That was, they went bankrupt, so that's not, but Marks and Spencer's shut their shop in Sutton, about 2-3 years ago? Mm-hmm. And that's sort of been the downfall, that shop closing.
Yeah.
You sort of, you look around and a lot of the other shops just sort of followed suit because people used to go into Marks, do the shopping, then go around the other shops.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if I want Marks and Spencer's, I go to Tamworth.
Yeah.
So, I just get on the bus and go to Tamworth. But otherwise, we've got very little here now. So it's suitable for the older generation. I mean, you've got these younger shop, which are not for me. So, but it's a matter of what there isn't in Sutton anymore.
Right.
But I still like living here. I still like Sutton.
That's good then. Well, thank you so much for your time, Doreen. It's been really lovely talking to you. And
yeah, I probably get carried away a bit, but there you are.
No, it's all. This is what the project's all about. It's collecting your perspectives and your opinions and experiences. So, thank you so much for sort of giving me your time today. I really do appreciate it.
That's all right. I shall now go make a cup of tea and have a biscuit.